create your own road show.
Hey folks, I got something really exciting to share with everybody today. This is what somebody maybe more professional than I would call an MPC, or a mass production copy. Basically, this is exactly what any of the backers are going to be receiving. This is the first copy off of the assembly line. And then this here, this is the prototype that we took to Gen Con back in 2023. I thought it would be interesting not only to unbox the new and final version of the game, but also compare it to our old prototype. So let's get into it. So first, let's take a look at the network board that we have here. So this was done by me in Photoshop, basically just taking patterns and changing the colors. Functional for what we wanted, but not that interesting at the time because the rules text on the cards was changing all the time. We just were working with these double-sided Black Hats cards, and then just lots of paper printout versions of the cards. We had gotten the pixel art for the cards by 2023, but we had not yet gotten the board. That was still yet to come. For the Player 1 token, we also just had this white text on black background, pixel art, kind of not very interesting. This is also way cooler in the final version. You'll see when we get there. Another big change, if you take a look at the runner tokens in the old version of the game, for a long time we were using gray for the exhausted side of the runner. Of course, the problem with this is that you can't actually tell what team this character is on while they're exhausted, so that had to be fixed. If you take a look at the old flip cards, and these were, if you played at Gen Con in 2024, you still would have seen these. This is red text on a black background. That's also garbage. Don't do that. Another point on this board, you'll see that the victory points go to 6. That is no longer the case. This version of the game used a completely different scoring system. There was like a sudden and death mode. It was kind of complicated, and it was more trouble than it was worth. So now you win instantly at 5. Anyway, I think that's enough nostalgia. Let's move on to the 2026 version. So you got your beautiful full color rule book here. Explains everything you need to get started playing the game. We also have some lore if you are the sort of player who is inclined to be like, why am I doing any of the things I'm doing? Or if you just want to win, you can just read the rules and start winning. Back of the book, we've got the starter decks. The crews are unique. The cyber decks that you'll use are identical, but you'll probably see different cards during the course of the game. This is a sample platter of executables to get you familiarized with some of the common important cards in the game. Also got the ready to run deck list. So this is 4 more crews. Each of these has a unique cyber deck. Once you're comfortable with the starter crews, you can go ahead and put these together, and all 4 of these can be assembled at the same time with the cards in the box without having to swap around. So you can build all 4 of these and play around with them, see what kind of play style you like and which of the runners catch your eye. rules reminder tokens here. Beautiful pixel art patterned sheets now. These are of course double-sided, so blue and red are together. And system offline with the white systems here. And then here are all of the beautiful runners, all 24 of them in the game. No matter which side you're playing on, both players can run the same runners if they want to, so you're never restricted by what your opponent happens to choose. This is the new exhausted side, so we have these timed out icons instead of the gray, so you can still tell which team your runners are on. That's important. You'll also see we got that new player 1, green on one side, purple on the other, so you can flip it to show who has ownership. And of course, the new board. We will get to all of these incredible cards in just a minute. I think this is a lot more cyberpunk and a lot more visually interesting than that 2023 version. I hope you'll agree. We have a double-sided version of the board. This side has the rules reminders printed on them. If you don't feel like you need those in front of you, or you're happy with just using the tokens, you can flip this over, and then you can use this area for putting your deck, offlining your stuff. If you're wondering exactly how big this board is and you're a gamer, this is a standard size playmat, so a few inches larger than a single TCG playmat all around. Shoutouts to NEL5R. If you're a millennial who was on YTMND in 2006, then here's a banana for scale. Alright, now we also come with some data dice. We only need one of these, but we give you a backup just in case somebody swipes yours or you lose them. It happens. And then finally we have the real meat and potatoes of Black Hats. This brick of cards that we have supplied you with. The thing that really makes Black Hat special is how gosh darn replayable it is. Here we have our... Oh, I should fan them in a way where you get to see the art. Hang on, I'll figure out how to do this. You know, I should do the side with the full art. There we go. There we go. We have our beautiful 24 characters. And the thing to remember is that in any given game, you will be fielding at most 5 of these guys. Maybe 6 if you take the cheapest stuff. But you won't have a very good team. So with 24 runners to choose from and different ways to combine them, you will spend a long time finding out which of these play styles and game mechanics are the most optimal for you. So let's leave those there. Yeah, you guys know that fresh booster pack smell that you get when you crack open a fresh booster? Like, oof, it's nice. And I'm actually getting high off my own supply right now. It's kind of wild. Not only do you have 24 unique runners, but you also have 20 unique rigs. Each runner is equipped with a rig, which can provide them with a unique ability, gives them a unique stat line. So if you combine all of these runners with all of these rigs... Come on, folks. Come on, folks. Alright, now let's get into these cards. So, this is 40 Hack the Network cards. You can have up to 20 of them in your deck. Your deck is going to be composed of exactly 20 cards. Every other card, which is all of these, you can have up to 2 of. Since this is a 2-player game, we have provided you with 4 copies of every single card. So if you want to play 2, your buddy wants to play 2, that's not an issue. If you're thinking to yourself, wow, that makes so much sense, why are you pointing out that you include a copy of the card for both players? I mean, I wouldn't ever call out another game company. So there are 45 unique executable cards, and you get 4 copies of each of them. Between the unique mechanics on your runners, your rigs, and the 20 card custom cyber deck that you get to build, there's an insane number of ways to play the game. You can draft with these. If you got the tier that has the board and also comes with a playmat, you can easily set up 4 teams and be doing a 1v1 with 4 players at a time. So, I mean, there it is, guys. There's a lot of stuff in this box. It weighs like 5 pounds. Oh, here's the back of the box, or I didn't show that off yet. So, all in all, this is crazy exciting. I'm so thrilled to be able to have this in my hands and know that this is the game that's going out to everybody. It's really means a lot to me. I hope that you enjoy playing it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. P.S. If you're watching this video and you don't have a copy yet, if you put in a pledge right now on GameFound, you will still be in the first wave of these that goes out to our backers. Do it!